Hello, everybody. Welcome to Soul Blossoms London. My name is Dr. Hina Udwani. I am an optometrist. I am also a master teacher of Tao Academy and Kuan Yin lineage holder, Tao Science Messenger, meditation teacher, amongst other things. So today's class, we are going to be talking about body tapping. What is body tapping? Does it work? Do my organs care? Why am I tapping my body? And I will say this, that studying in modern medicine, we did not learn a lot about holistic methods for helping the body balance out its energy flow, or in traditional Chinese medicine, how they talk about balance, like yin yang balance or five element balance. But there are a lot of parallels that I've experienced directly between traditional Chinese medicine and modern medicine. For example, and you can think and see if it relates to you as well. So, traditional Chinese medicine basically says there's five core elements that is every part of our body is made out of, and not only our body, but there's like directions and seasons and tastes that are associated with these different five elements. And the five elements are, and I'll use my finger because each finger represents one of these elements. So the index finger is the wood element, which is authority organ, the liver, which is on the right side of your body. Gallbladder is the correlating yang organ. It's related to the sense organ of the eyes. It is tendons and nails, and the unbalanced emotion of anger. With me personally, I didn't know all this was related, but then I look back and look at my body. I do have issues with my eyes, um, and also in my liver, like cholesterol. Sometimes like I have to keep on top of it, diet, exercise, and also a nail. So already that shows me that, okay, this is actually correlating. And the reason it is correlating is because modern medicine will only look at the physical organ and the body in physical, the matter part. Traditional Chinese medicine looks at the energy flow. They look at the energy meridians, and it goes deeper than what modern medicine goes to, because we only manipulate the matter with either surgical intervention or medications. We're changing the matter. Traditional Chinese medicine goes deeper into the energy layer and looks at the energy meridian, the acupuncture points. And the acupuncture points, we have like one in our palm. We have in our eyes different acupuncture points. And basically, acupuncture points are like hubs of energy centers, I guess. No, not hubs of energy centers, but it's like a hub where energy meridians will meet and like flow through. So if an acupuncture point could be blocked, then that can potentially block your meridian. So the liver meridian connects, it exits out of the eye, and it connects to our tendons, our nails, our gallbladder, and more. So for me, then I knew, like, okay, my wood element, which is index finger, there's some weakness in it. Then our middle finger is the heart, which is connected to the small intestine, our tongue, the blood vessels in our body, and the unbalanced emotion of depression and anxiety. Then our thumb is this earth element, with spleen as the authority organ. Stomach is the yin organ. Mouth, lips, teeth, and gums, unbalanced emotion of worry related to all our body muscles. Then we go to our ring finger, which is metal, where we wear our wedding ring if you're married. Metal element, which is connected to our lungs, skin, nose, and unbalanced emotion of sadness are lungs, large intestine. Oh, yeah. Lungs, large intestine, nose, skin, and unbalanced emotion of grief or sadness. So I know people who have issues with their lungs and really bad issues with their skin. And physically, they're not connected. The skin is the integumentary system, the lungs is the respiratory system. That's what we learn in modern medicine, but in traditional Chinese medicine, they're connected because of energy meridians. And then and I also know someone who's had lung issues and also intestinal issues. So everything is related in a different and more deeper way in traditional Chinese medicine. And then our pinky is the water element, which our main organs, the kidneys, urinary bladder, our bones, our sense organ of the ears, and the unbalanced emotion of fear. So if you look at all these different aspects and just take a scan of your body and say if you have high cholesterol, it's a liver issue, high blood pressure, it's a heart and kidney issue. And this is based on traditional Chinese medicine, so it makes no sense if you look at modern medicine. But I will say that another thing that helps me really study more traditional Chinese medicine and then the deeper science of information healing or information transformation is our eyes. In traditional Chinese medicine, the eye is known as a reflector organ. So if you have any issues in your physical body, it'll show up in the eye, and that's true. We can see cholesterol in the eye, diabetes, high blood pressure. We can see neuropathies in our optic nerves, brain problems, neurological problems. Depending what it is, there'll be different manifestations of that in our eyes. So we can see so many things just looking at your eyes. So that's another reason why I really feel that traditional Chinese medicine and then information sciences with Tao technology is a missing link of really keeping us our healthiest and happiest and living the longest life with high quality of life as possible. Another thing is that with traditional Chinese medicine, they look at the body as a whole. They don't look at just one part, which modern medicine does. So if you come to me, I'm an eye doctor, so I will give you medications just for this eye. And if it's something that's diabetes or high blood pressure, then I'll send you to another doctor. And then you'd have to take medication for that. Traditional Chinese medicine looks at the whole body, looks at the imbalances, and then tries to kind of sort it out from that. Now, acupuncture is based on traditional Chinese medicine, and so is body tapping. But body tapping is instead of putting a needle in different places, we can just acupressure is like just touching acupuncture points. But what tapping does, and then we add it to information sciences of our body, is it gives us a powerful combination to help move along whatever blockages they are, like pain. In my history, I had intense pain, no scan picked it up, MRI, ultrasound. I did physiotherapy, did a ton of things. They couldn't find the cause of the pain. So modern medicine had no answer for me except live with the pain. But when I did Tao technology and looked into traditional Chinese medicine, energy can't be seen with our physical eyes. And so before something manifests on a matter level, it will first block the energy. So TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, says if the chi is blocked, if the energy is blocked, the jing will be blocked, like the matter will be blocked, and then you can get a tumor, cyst, different problems in the matter level. Information sciences, studying with Dr. Master Ji Gong Sha, says that first it's an information issue, is the root blockage. So if you have the information of a blockage on the information level, then the energy gets blocked. If the energy is blocked, then it'll affect the matter level. So what body tapping does is it helps release some of these toxins. So if you just think back to your own body and see and just check in with yourself, where are you experiencing an issue in your body? Is it pain? Is it, and where is the pain? Do you have something like high blood pressure, diabetes, and then see, well, yes, diabetes is related to the pancreas. And what other things other than taking medication can you do to help stimulate the pancreas or release some blockages? Same thing with high blood pressure. You can tap your heart and in the back, your kidneys. If it's just pain, you just tap the area of the pain. If it's knees, you can just gently tap your knees. So body tapping is actually incorporates where on your body do you feel a stiffness or pain, or if you actually have an issue with the organ, a disease, you can tap it. So this is just a quick graphic about where the different organs are. So if you have issues with colon, then you can just tap your lower abdomen. If you have bladder, like incontinence or uterus, it would be your lower torso. Lungs, I think everyone probably knows where everything else is, but this is just a general graphic. Hips, I had pain. For me, I had pain in my hips. It could be muscle pain. And in general, if it's skin, you can tap anywhere in your skin. I started developing a mild dermatitis in my skin. So then I know that there's an issue in my metal element. So for me, I'm going to be tapping my lungs. Now, and again, the law of five elements is a TCM, traditional Chinese medicine concept. And to have the most optimum health, all five elements have to be in balance, which is your wood, your fire, your earth, your metal, and your water element. There's different relationships between organs, which I went over. There's a yang organ and a yin organ. The yin organ is the authority organ of those five elements: wood, liver; fire, heart; earth, spleen; metal, lungs; and then pinky is your kidneys. Now, tapping, it's physically touching our matter, so it help release toxins and blockages, helps the energy flow start moving. And that way, when you actually do this on a regular basis, you will see some changes, you will see some differences. Okay, so let us get into it. And the other thing I will add is that we're going to do body tapping, but we're going to add the information sciences into it. And information is also something that we can say it's a connection technique. It's connecting with the soul of the organ or the information of the organ. So we're going to add something called the say hello technique. So for instance, for me, if I just close my eyes and I'm going to connect to the soul or the information of my lungs. So whatever words you want to use, essentially we're connecting to the information of my lungs, your body part, your heart, your kidneys, your skin, whatever it is. Because I have skin issues, I'm just gonna go straight for the yin organ or the authority organ, which is the lungs. If you have like high cholesterol, you can go for your liver. If you have anger issues, liver. If you're depressed, heart. You tap your heart. And ear issues, you can gently tap or massage your ears or your kidneys. So there's no rules. You can get really creative. And then we can ask our own soul to choose where on the body. It's called soul, but like we just ask our soul, where do you want to tap, and let the soul guide your hands. Wherever your soul guides your hands, you just tap it. Because every once in a while, people can have a pain manifest or an issue manifest in some part of their body. But when you ask your soul to do the tapping, guide my hands to where you want me to tap, it could be in a totally different area of body, because the root blockage could be in a different area of your body. Like it could be an acupuncture point, it could be the whole meridian. So at any point that it could have a blockage stopping that energy flow. So we're going to work on the information and the energy level both, and actually the matter level, because we're physically tapping ourselves. So let's do a quick practice. I'm going to show you how to practice, and then you are going to do this on your own for 10 to 15 minutes a day, and then write in the chat what happened after a week. At least give it a week and let me know how you feel, if you've seen any changes. But you have to do these things consistently, because it's possible just one time will do the job. But if you do it consistently, you'll see a progression of improvement in the issue. And I'm all about experimentation. I'm a scientist. I'm curious. If you are too, that's probably why you've seen this video, you found this video. But I do encourage everybody to just give it a go, try, experiment. Because if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. So if this is something different and out of the box for you, perfect. That's might be exactly what you need to do. So let's close our eyes and we're just gonna take a few deep breaths, just stick around because it was a lot of information because I'm trying to keep these videos short as possible. I'm gonna say, so you say hello to your body part. I'm gonna say hello to mine. Dear the soul of my lungs and my skin, I love you. You have the power to heal yourself. Do a great job. Thank you. Dear my soul, guide my hands. Awaken the acupuncture points in the palms of my hands. And just show me where in my body do you want me to tap to help release the blockage causing my skin issue. Thank you. So I'm just going to start with my lungs. And there is a mantra you can say whatever comes to your mind. You can say light, 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 visualizing golden light. You can just tap and and just be silent. You can tap fast, you can tap in sync, you can tap slow. And then eventually what you can do is you can just say, the soul of my dear my soul, please move my hands where you think the where they need to go to help release this blockage. So already I'm just moving down my legs on my knees right now, and I'm still tapping because these places are a little bit stiff. I've been sitting all day. And I'm just gonna say light, 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 visualizing golden light heals and transforms. Just tap wherever your soul guides you to tap. You're doing this in private, you're doing it in your home, so you can get very creative. And a lot of times you'll see athletes tapping their legs to loosen out their muscles. So essentially, it's the same thing. We also massage because we're moving lymph and all these different toxins out of our body. That's why after a deep tissue massage or massage, they'll tell you drink some water or green tea. This is more of an active way because what we're doing is we're vibrating our organs and our body because we're all vibrational fields. Okay, and then after 10 to 15 minutes, you can like I have gotten quite sensitive, so I feel my body already vibrating. After 10 to 15 minutes, you just close the practice and you say thank you, thank you, thank you, love you, love you, love you. And and that's basically it. It's as simple as that. And it's just to, again, loosen out those blockages, get that energy flowing. So you're more than just working with physical matter, you're working on the energy meridians, and then we're working on the information level as well. So please try it out, subscribe to the channel, write it in the chat or email me or message me on my website, www.soulblossomslondon.com. I'm really excited to know what everyone's results are. So we'll be working with different types of holistic methods to help work with our body to help transform whatever health condition or relationship or finances in different ways by connecting to our information level, the layer of our information, and also connecting to our own soul because our souls know much more than our human logical mind knows. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.